Guess what time it is?
Look what I wore. That's the necklace that I bought from the guy at the fort.
The Dominican?
On Dominican. I wore that. I got these from Temu. They don't match. I mean, other than their anchors. But they don't match the necklace. And then I have a cruise shirt underneath this. It's gonna be cold and really crappy this weekend. So, long pants and get used to the sweatshirt.
Alright, I got croissant French toast this time. With some bacon.
I got a bacon avocado bowl, no tomato, because it's just a waste of tomatoes. And it's got a hollandaise sauce, and there's
Did you just say holiday sauce?
no, and then scrambled eggs and hash browns underneath. It's amazing.
Alright. How's your avocado stuff?
Almost gone. Actually, really good. I love this place.
Bacon's decent. The French toast is good. My only nitpicky note about it is it's not obvious that it's a croissant.
Really?
I mean, it is like if you cross-section it, but just to eat it, it just tastes like rye bread or something. So, it's not rye bread. Something like wheat or something. But it is kind of a wheatish croissant. It's not the usual. Yoink.
Oh my goodness, we're back in the car. It's the only time I ever pick up a phone. We are heading to West Palm Beach. It's what, 2 hours, 2 and a half, somewhere between two and a half hours, depending on traffic.
And weather.
And weather. No, it's not bad. It help if that truck didn't run us over. We're going through periodic sprinkles, but nothing too bad. And I have a nice clear view because this windshield wiper broke this morning, so he had to run to AutoZone and buy a new windshield wiper. So I have a nice clear windshield for a change. But we're heading back to Margaritaville at sea, which you probably knew, because that's what we do. What else? It's going to be pretty low-key. It's in the 60s, and it's going to be really rainy. In Freeport tomorrow, it's supposed to rain and storm all day, so I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if there's going to be a Sailaway Party today, because I don't know what the weather's going to be. So everything is just kind of up in the air. Do you have any thoughts?
It's our fourth rodeo.
Watch this guy in front of you, please.
It's his first rodeo.
Well, he's right on that guy in front of him, so.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be, on paper, it's going to be very similar to the prior cruise as far as what we have planned to do. But we're the potatoes, so there's what we plan to do, and then there's what happens.
Yep.
So anything is possible at this current moment.
Yep.
But anyway, looking forward to it. So the next thing you see on this video should be the boat.
The boat! Yay! It's a ship.
Da boat. Da line of cars.
Yeah, long line of cars today.
Yeah. But we are here later than last time.
Well, on purpose.
Yep. Okay, so I think this is another first for us with Margaritaville specifically. This is a sold-out cruise. So we try to make sure we left a little later.
It's really not late enough.
But they're doing crowd control at the door here. Favorite part of the experience at the terminal. I've got big bag. He's got big bag. Alright, well, despite the crowd control, I mean, express chill, you guys. If you don't know, now you know. And I, hand to God, you can't see me do it hand to God because I'm pulling the stuff and holding the camera, but no potato shenanigans this time. This is strictly straight legit, just how it is. On a cruise guy, on a cruise guy.
So nice.
I like your luggage colors.
Thank you.
Noisy down there. Okay. 7089. This is our.
All right, so we would normally be going this way down the hall, and we would normally do one of these, but this time we're doing one of these.
I was gonna say that you cut me off.
Because free cruise.
So it was a free cruise, so I upgraded. To a Porthole. We've never had it.
What?
Hi, sorry, Dad. We've never had a Porthole.
Do you see the light?
Wow! Look at the chairs on that table.
Well, room service is happening for real.
Well, it was anyway.
But I mean, it's really. What?
You got. What do I got? I got switches.
All right, so we brought the plug, because we found it.
I don't have porty thingies. What do you have?
I got an outlet and a USB.
What? Oh, look at the little shelf under the window.
Yeah, and the table and the chairs.
The blue shelf, the little cubby.
Yep. And I
All
got
my
a little
things. Put all my things in
nightstand.
Did we leave the door wide open?
Oh yeah.
You were last one. Oh, look at the glasses.
Yeah. That's not even the best part.
There we go. The best part, we got a fridge. We had a pencil! I don't know why this. Oh, it's not. We have a broken pencil. That's only half of a thingamabob. I don't know why that's so exciting.
All right, what about the sexy fridge? Sexy fridge in that it exists.
Yes, it is slightly chilled. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember though.
Sexy glasses.
That's a dirty glass. We had this in the last room. Red blend. Okay, hang on, I'm hot. I don't like sleeves. Oh, and there's a boat over there. You can't see the trash pile because there's a boat in the way. The trash pile's behind that gray boat. Look how neat the containers are.
Yep.
The little aisles.
All right, so not only is it nothing but a breeze, but I'm here to tell you, unlike certain other rooms, it smells like Lysol or something.
Well, they always start out that way.
No, we don't.
Okay, that's not bad. All right. Well, I turned the main on, so.
Yeah, that helps. All right.
Oh, boy.
All right, so now what's happening?
All right. So we know a bunch of people that work on the ship. The cruise director, the assistant cruise director, Terry, and people in the band, and the guys in the casino. And last time we brought Christmas gifts for the band. So this time we're making up little goodie bags for a bunch of crew members. For the women, I have an assortment of lotion. And then everything else is cookies, crackers, pretzels, and something. I thought there was something else. Maybe it was just, I think it was just bags of cookies, bags of pretzels, and bags of like goldfish crackers. So we're just going to put like, I don't know, 3 or 4 things in the bags. Make sure we always have a couple bags with us and hand them out to the crew members. Just as a thank you.
Yep. To the buffet. Trying to think how we have to
Buffet's in the back, but that means those elevators.
I think, don't we have to do the front ones to get to the back? I don't know how this worked.
No, the back elevators are right over there. The problem is getting one of the back elevators because it's where everybody tends to head when they get on the boat.
Okay.
But nobody's really getting on the boat.
It's time for the buffet. Alright, here's my buffet experience at the moment. I'm having aloo gobi because hell yeah. And I'm having a hot dog because why not? Decided to mix it up a little. Plus, breakfast was just a tank load. So I'm trying to ease back a little bit. Pace myself.
Weight Watcher who? The pasta line was 20 people long. So I went with the line that was only 10 people long. And got a cheeseburger and fries. How was your aloo gobi?
Still in progress.
What?
Still in progress, but great as ever.
All right. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Listen. Nothing.
7. Riddles in the sand stacks.
All right, we've hit a lull, so we're going to do some ice cream. And by ice cream, I mean gelato.
Okay, we are in the pizza place. We've got like 40 minutes before the mandatory safety drill, which is taking place here. So we are going to get a couple of cups of the gelato and just kind of hang out and rest our feet. We've been walking all over the ship, so I would like to sit down for a few minutes. As I said, we're having gelato. I have pistachio, he has chocolate.
Yep.
That's what we do.
I'll tell you guys what just happened.
So, Svetlana just came by. Well, she walked by to get herself a coffee, and we pulled her over here and had a nice long conversation. And she remembered who we were, and we gave her a gift bag. And we found out that some of our favorite people are heading over to the new ship in June, whenever it is.
July, yeah.
So that'll be kind of cool. We'll see them over there. So that's nice because it'll be a new ship, but it'll be like going home because we're gonna go visit people we know. So it's really fun. What else? Do you have anything else, Dan?
Well, and we were talking about it on the way here. About it doesn't feel like if we were like on some other cruise, it would just feel like it was just us against this whole new cruise ship, and we don't know anybody, and it's all whatever, new experience. Even if it was like a ship we'd done before. Whereas with here, it's like we've got this little list of people that we can't wait to see, and then they know us clearly. So it doesn't feel like, like we're starting from ground zero every single time and having to like meet people and then hit it off and see how it goes. It's like there's already people we want to see, but they happen to work here.
Yep. And she goes, all the trivia is the same. You're going to know it, which actually it's not going to be because we did Christmas carols last time. She goes, but that's okay. Knowing the answers is okay. And I'm like, I was thinking, look, we won all 3 games last time anyway. I don't think us knowing the answers ahead of time.
If anything, you should just roll a margarita dispenser over to our table.
Yeah, so they should just give us the margaritas up front and be done with it.
Yeah. All right, I haven't really done no screen time. It's been mostly Jamie. So I just wanted to chime in for a moment and say we're in that chill in-between zone at the moment, waiting for the mustard drill to start at 4, and it's like 3:15 right now.
Is that it? 3:45.
3:45? Okay, well, does that look like 3:45 to you? Gelato was great. Not bad for $3.95 a cup. We might actually make it to the Radio Free Margaritaville show tonight. We'll see. Because timing is favorable with the trio, who we try to see all 3 shows. But at some point we would like to get to the theater and see the shows since they've changed them out. But anyway, everything's all exactly where we left it. In fact, I'm not convinced that there isn't, or I am unconvinced. And I didn't look when we were at the casino. I forgot to see if Jamie's cruise duck was still there. She put it in the weirdest place.
in the door?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was not there. I looked.
Okay, all right. Oh darn, we missed the selection for the dance contest.
It's you. Tell everybody your name and where you're from.
Angelique from Sailaway, Georgia.
Pilot boat, you don't know where he's going.
We figured we'd spend a minute and talk to you guys because we feel like we've just been going all day and not really explaining anything.
That's right.
Although this is our 4th Margaritaville cruise. If you haven't figured it out by now,
It's go, go, go.
it's go, go, go.
It's quiet time and then it's crazy town.
Yes. We've met a lot of very cool people. We've had a lot of really good conversations. Abby, Eric, and Jade, phenomenal band as always. Abby's learned some Freddie Mercury, so I am in heaven. What else?
Well, we met this couple at Mustard.
Yes.
And we were talking up the band, and they caught some of it and came rushing over. In fact, it's in the video. Like, you'll hear the woman say, "You were right."
Yeah. Yeah. So that was really cool that they listened to our recommendation and then enjoyed what they were seeing. So that was very cool. I like the room. I like the. I mean, I don't know what the Porthole's doing for us because, you know, by the time it's daylight tomorrow, we'll probably be docked and won't see. And right now, all you can see out there is the fact that yes, we are on water, and it's not very choppy. In fact, I literally just felt the boat move, and we've been sailing for a while. We didn't set sail until almost 7.
Yeah.
Supposedly, Abby thought because of the weather, but it's pretty smooth right now. So we'll see as we get closer to Freeport how it turns out.
Yeah.
We're gonna head to the casino now.
Yeah.
It is time.
And then we will eat late pizza or something later.
I don't think we have any other options than late pizza.
And speaking of late pizza, the band starts at 9 something tomorrow. I go, are you trying to kill us?
Well, they're probably only going to do 2 sets, and we can eat like a real dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But we had that ice cream late, knowing that was kind of going to cover it for a while.
Yeah.
So,
it's been fun handing out the gift bags to the crew.
Yeah, that's
we even gave it to some girl who's like saying she's thinking about being crew. Like, well, here, have a bag anyway.
Yeah,
so. It's
been fun. Yeah, so same stuff we normally do, but we're enjoying it. I guess I can't even say but we're enjoying it because we always enjoy it. Wish us luck at the casino.
Yep.
And that's it. I didn't want you to think we were ignoring you. We're thinking of you.
Yep. Y'all know what time it is.
12 seconds later.
How's your cruise?
They bought one of those stringy backpacks. I thought maybe they bought a tote bag. We were talking about getting one. Well, cruise is going reasonably good. Casino night number 1 is back to old form, that's for sure.
Yeah, you didn't last very long.
No, and I wasn't putting down stupid bets. It just was a lot of 0.7 out kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
And then you had a run of like a bunch of 5s that I wasn't on, and it was like, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So that's what kept you in it longer.
And the guy next to me had a good run. So when I was running near low on money and he was up again, I bet, and he immediately hit a 7 and it was over. And then that other nice man, I only had $9 left. That other nice man gave me $1. And when I won, I went to go pay him back, and I didn't have any singles. And he's like, just keep it. He goes, let it ride. So I put it all down, and then he ended up rolling a 7. So
Yep.
it's okay. We gamble knowing what the consequences are probably going to be. I even tried changing the side of the table I was standing on to see if that was going to help, but it did nothing. So, it's okay. All good. I'm hungry. So you want...
Scribble down some names of the people at the casino whose names we couldn't remember.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to Agnes and Eric.
Oh, Eric was the guy with the stick? Okay. Okay. He doesn't look like an Eric.
No. That's probably why we can't remember his name.
That could be. Yeah, he looks like a Tony or a Vito, which is weird because I think he's Hispanic. I don't know. Got anything else to say?
Ready for dinner.
Me too.
We got $8.99 pizza. Take that, Little Caesars.
Yeah, the pizza's good too.
Yep. How about this?
No.